Viewers, how are you doing? I go by Harpsy and I produce music. I don't really stick to making one type of genre. I like hip hop, I like R&B, I like dance music, I love house music. So my goal is to show you what I'm capable of with these vlogs. Yes, it's a beat vlog and I'm basically recording myself making a beat, and it's kind of cheesy, I'll be honest, but I'm not really sure what to make on this channel just yet. This is just kind of a new thing for me, and I'm hoping that I could grow it into something great. I cannot do that without you, so if you could please leave some feedback or put in some requests, I'll definitely look through the comments. If I like something, I'll make a video just for you. I promise. While I was making this beat, I really wasn't sure what direction I was going, and honestly, I just kind of went with it, and it turned out to be, I guess, like a pop type of beat, and it has a 4 on the floor kind of rhythm, kind of like a soulish 4 on the floor dance pop music. I don't know, but I do like how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's jump into it. Okay, so I usually always start with a little melody. That's what I'm throwing down, and I'm just kind of picking out sounds, seeing what I like, and eventually I come up with this. Going in and cleaning up the MIDI, not trying to have it perfectly on the grid, but enough to make the chords flow into one another. I didn't want the same 4 chords repeating, so I changed up the progression to have an 8-chord loop. That's what I'm doing here. Again, just cleaning up the MIDI, making sure the chords are flowing into one another. Now adding a top melody to the song. In this case, I'm only using the melody for the intro and chorus sections. I'll show you how I structured the song in a minute. Switching up the instruments now for more variety, because I'm not trying to have the whole song be taken over by a regular piano. I'll show you how I use the piano and this lo-fi sound together here in a second. So if you're watching closely, I am speeding it up, but what I'm doing is duplicating the same chords and melody that I made for the piano sound into the lo-fi sound. So now I have 2 patterns that are playing the exact same thing, but for the breakdown, I'm removing the melody. So now with the lo-fi sound, all you're going to be hearing is the chords. Okay, so as I'm listening to this section of the song, I'm realizing the sound still has way too many high frequencies. So what I'm doing is I'm bouncing the pattern and I'm rendering it into a waveform, and then I'm reducing the sample rate. I'm sure you've seen this done before, but essentially it's reducing the high frequencies in the sound. And then I am also adding some ear candy by reversing a couple of sections, adding it to this pattern. This is going to make it sound a lot more exciting and less boring. I'm adding some drums now because honestly, I'm sitting here listening to the song and I'm like, man, this is done. Like, I don't need to sit here and smother this with a bunch of noise. And I won't bore you by going into detail with the drums because it's as simple as a kick, snare, a tom, hi-hats, and you'll basically see how I'm arranging these patterns. the song now, just moving around sections, hearing what I'm liking, like kind of thinking about how I'm gonna bring it into the hook. Is there gonna be a bridge? And I end up structuring it a certain way, and you'll see. Okay, so I came in there with the thought. Yeah, I had to just throw a little extra flavor to the second part of the verse. I found this siren sound. I'm like, let's go. I mean, that's pretty much the track right there. I'm gonna add some bass to it, but at times you end up with something nice when you just stop at a certain point and you realize it's finished, you know? Imagine someone singing on it, somebody rapping on it, doesn't matter, someone talking on it. You don't want it to overpower the vocal, you know, you don't want to overpower the message. So like, to me, this sounds more than enough for a song to be developed into. But I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna add some bass to it. I'm gonna add a couple of elements, maybe some effects, but you get the concept, the idea is there. And that's what I'm really looking for when I'm producing. I'm just kind of looking for that aha, it's finished moment. So I mean, I was scanning through a bunch of bass sounds in Serum, and eventually I found this one, tweaked the preset a little bit, and I'm like, yep, this is it. I really like how this sounds, but I wanted it to sidechain when the kick hits, just to give it a little bit of a pulse. And you find this technique used a lot with dance music, you know, 4 on the floor, and I love dance music, so threw that little craft in there, and this is what I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be posting the song on my SoundCloud, and I'll leave a link in the description. So if you want to go check out the full song, you could very well do so. Either way, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to have a snippet of the song right now. Peace.